Hey guys, it's ASIC. Um, in this video, we'll talk about the top 10 heroes in my opinion. Of course, there are some high tier lists in in Facebook and something like that, but they aren't official, so I will show you my opinion of the best heroes. All right, at first we will talk about Valor. He is the best mage in the game, in my opinion, even better as a Ellis, because he does a lot of AoE damage and yeah, I like using him a lot. In the arena, I fight against some other guys, and my Valor does about something about 800k damage, and the Alice only about 250k. So if Alice procs, almost she's dead. So in my opinion, Valor is the best mage. So yeah, I like using him a lot. I will show you a screenshot for now. Wait a second, so you can see it over here. Okay, so it's moving. So you can see Valor almost dealt 1.2 million damage, and yeah, the enemies aren't bad. So you can see 196 Estes and 196 Zilong, Hylos, Hilda, and an Aurora. And yeah, as you can see, it is pretty much damage. So I recommend using him. If you have him, use him. He's always a pretty good hero. So the next one is Croc. I like Croc because Croc is a pretty beastly tank. His passive gives a magical resistance and physical resistance over for all the heroes which are in the top, and even heals them. So you can use him. He's a pretty good tank, and I would love to use him, but I just have him at 2 stars, and I could make him at 4 stars, but that's too low on my server for now. So I'm waiting. If I'm going to get him, I will use him. So the next one is Estes. Estes is the only epic mage right now, and he's the best mage in the game for sure. And his passive is pretty nice because always Estes friendly troops are getting attacked, which he's connected to. He's always getting 100 energy, and he really heals the friendly troops pretty fast. So he is absolutely a godlike healer. And yeah, I like using him, especially in the labyrinth or in the crusade. So I don't wanna. Yeah, it's a pretty good hero. So I recommend using him. So the next one is Khadija. I don't have her, unfortunately, but I would love to have her. And she even deals sometimes more damage than my Valor. So if you have him, or if you have her, you can probably use her. The stats are a little bit lower. If you look at Valor, he has 133 and 80,000 damage. She only has 118 and 70,000 damage. But her ultimate and her skills are pretty sick. So I saw her, she does a lot of damage. So you can use her, of course. The next hero I want to talk about is Lolita. Lolita is probably the best tank right now in the game, especially if you look at her stats: 1.8 million HP, 6 point or 65k attack. But it's not the stats which is making her good. It's her skills, because if you can see, she always gets every 10 seconds a shield, and as well you can see she gets another shield which is reducing her damage input, which she's getting from of 50%. So in connection with Estes, she is pretty tanky, and I think she's the best tank right now in the game. All right, so the next hero is, of course, Xborg. We don't have him all. He's coming out, I think, in 3 days. Yeah, I think in 3 days. His skills look pretty sick. His stats are pretty sick. And yeah, I think he is one of the top 10 heroes for now. And of course, if you get him, you use him. I will do it as well. And I will use my gems to getting him and make a gameplay video of him. So yeah, I think Xborg, especially he's an event hero, and I think he will be pretty good. All right, next hero is Lancelot. Lancelot is, I think, a pretty good assassin, and I think maybe even better than Karina, because I fought against Karina and she can one shot my heroes, but she only goes on one hero. And Lancelot, if he's proccing his ult, he's always attacking maybe three, yeah, most of the time three of my heroes and deals a lot of damage. And also he can break, I don't know where it is. Yeah, this one is it. He can break the defensive or the shield of the heroes, and the hero is getting damage all the time. And yeah, I think he is a pretty sick assassin. All right, so next one is Clint. Clint is, I think, the best damage outputter if he have some more fighters in his teams. um, so if you can see, his rockets are dealing all he can have 8 grenades, and all of them are dealing almost 400% of his damage. So it's, if you can see, he has 8 grenades, 64k damage, and yeah, he's dealing a lot of damage. So if you fight against him one on one, just one hero against another hero, I think he will be the best hero. But he's even better if you have some other fighter, elemental fighter heroes. And yeah, 8 grenades with 400% damage of 64k. Yeah, it's pretty much, of course. All right, so the next hero for sure is Gatot Kacha. Um, I like using him. He's a pretty good tank because he's getting 3.3 HP. I don't know how often, but it's almost, I think, every 3 seconds or maybe 2 seconds, and he's jumping all around the map. And yeah, the enemies are focusing on him, and your other heroes can get their energy and put their ult out. And yeah, I like using him. He's pretty good in my opinion, and but not as good as Lolita if you just look at the tanking skills. All right, so of course next hero will be Ellis. Ellis is good. She has pretty nice stats, even better than Valor. But in my opinion, she isn't better than Valor. Of course, she can one shot most of the time, 1 against 5. But overall in arena, she's not that good for against Valor. If you have them both, of course, I do recommend using her. If you have her, use her for sure. Um, yeah, most of the time she is maybe tankier than the tanks, but yeah, I don't have her. Unfortunately, I just have one of her, and yeah, I can't use her right now. Maybe if I have her at 10 stars, I will change my mind. But if I fight against her in the arena, the Alice team is almost losing, and my Valor deals about 700k damage, and she only deals about 250k damage. And for sure, we have, I think this is the last hero. It is Argus. I love Argus. He has the highest might or the highest power overall, and yeah, his stats are pretty sick. Of course, I said Clint is the best one-on-one hero. If you put Argus in, for sure Argus is, because he's invincible and he's recovering his health all the time. So yeah, Argus is maybe the best hero. I don't know if Xborg can fight against him, but just in a one-on-one, Argus is a pretty beast. I just have him at 4 stars, and yeah, he almost saves my life, I say. And yeah, if you have him, use him for sure. Think, yeah, I would love to have him at 10 stars. Right now, he's just on 4 stars, so I have to wait. But even at 4 stars, which is pretty easy to reach, he's such a beast. All right, I think that was all the heroes. But of course, there are, maybe let me have a look. So there's Minotaur. Minotaur is especially good for the arena. Um, Chang Yi, I don't have her, but I think she's dealing a pretty lot of damage, because you can see 81k damage output, even better than Ellis and Valor. Yeah, but I think, in my opinion, that are the best heroes right now in the game. And if you have one of those heroes, for sure use them. They are pretty good. And yeah, so yeah, we'll just wait for the event. The event is Xborg is coming. I think 2 days and 17 hours. So we have 45k diamonds and 100 premium scrolls. I will wait for him, and I hope to get him. And yeah, so I can show you guys the the gameplay of Xborg. All right, guys. So that's almost it for the video, I think. Yeah, I think that's it. At the end, I will show you a fight. Ellis against Valor in the arena. So just you people can see what I'm talking about. Yeah, if it's okay, all right, it's finished. So as you can see, it is, I think this one, yeah. So the Ellis, I will show you in a second, is at level 200. My Valor is at 183 or something like that. But you can have a look at them. So you see they're fighting. Alright, so Valor is proccing right now, and as you can see, he dealt a lot of damage. So none of my heroes are dying. So and as you can see over here, you see Valor does 743k damage, and Ellis on level 200, even 10 stars, just does 253k damage. And yeah, you can see the enemy. He's the enemy. It is my clan mate. He's my clan leader. He's pretty nice guy. But as you can see, he even has 11 stars, and I just have one 11 star, and my team kills him because yeah, I think it's just because of Valor. So if you have him, use him. And yeah, all right, guys, that's it for the video, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.